lip illuminator. Keyword. So I did just put lip gloss on my eyelids. Hi, and welcome to Makeup with Meesh, the show where you get ready with me in the morning before work. I'm not going to work today. I have taken the day off. If you don't know, I work at Facebook or Meta, so they gave us a Meta day on Friday. I decided to capitalize on that, plus Labor Day weekend, to just like take a full extended little staycation. The kids are in school, and I was about to tap out on the PTO that I was accruing, so it was just like time. I was mentally done. I needed a break from work. I'm in meetings all day, which doesn't seem exhausting, but like mentally I was so tapped out that I was getting frustrated at home. So I was like, I'm just gonna take time off. I'm gonna have really low expectations for the week. I'm just gonna do like house projects, or if I just wanna sit and watch The Housewives for 3 hours, like whatever I wanna do, just mental refresh. We are gonna do a clean girl look today, so kind of a minimalist look for me, and we're gonna use some of the products that I opened from my Sephora haul yesterday. We're gonna do this clean girl look using the Sephora favorites. Sephora standard price for everything is $28. I don't know why, that's just what they do. It's even the non-luxury ones. This was $40 and there's 4 full-size products in here. So I was like, that alone seems like good math to me. I love a Sephora gift set if the products are good products that I actually will use. I just feel like it works out in the long run. I really wanted to try the Rare Beauty primer. I actually didn't want to buy a full size, so I was probably gonna buy a mini anyway because I have a couple primers that I always use. This just overall solid deal. I hate it when they say the brand like Sephora, Victoria's Secret, something obnoxious on these gift bags. I like a clean slate, but we'll turn it around and pretend like it is. Let's see what we got here in our little goodie bag. Our Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I use this every day. I have a ton of sample sizes of these for context sample size, because you can always get a sample with your points at Sephora. So I collect those, so nice to have a full size. Tower 28 Bronzino. I don't really know what this is. It says illuminator, so it will illuminate me somehow. We'll figure that out in a minute. I have heard a lot about Tower 28 products, but I haven't used any. This is the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer that I said I was wanting to try in mini, so that is lovely. Refi Gloss Highlighter. I have not tried any Refi products, so and that's also a cream highlighter, and y'all know I've been very into creams lately because the wrinkles are settling, so it's time. These are both full size, the brow gel and then the Tower Beauty. Okay, this is also full size Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, the Gloss Bomb Dip. I don't know what this is, but it's in a cool clip. Like that alone is cool. You can just make some noises with it. So why not? And you can clip it onto your very 80s style workout outfit, okay? I'm in biker shorts, so makes sense. Feels very 80, feels very Rihanna, like it could be a pager, it could be your Gloss Bomb Dip, who knows? We're gonna try it and figure out how to put it on. And honestly, I don't even know if it's for your lips or your cheeks or all the above. We'll use it for all the above. Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. This is the Holy Grail, we know that. Even though it's the Holy Grail, I have not used it in years because I went on a journey in 2018 to find the best mascara, which at the time I would have said was that. It all started with a mascara sample kit from Sephora. It was one of these kind of deals where they always have them at Christmas time. It's a pretty solid deal actually. Usually it's like 35 or 40 bucks. And you get 2 or 3 full-size mascaras and then a trial size of like 6 or 7 others. It works out because like I said, minimum $28 price point on like any Sephora product, mascaras especially, and then you get to try a bunch of the other ones. Overall, good deal, big fan. That just parlayed into another gift kit, buying one more. I don't know, somehow we ended up to where I've left behind the Holy Grail mascara and haven't used it in years. This will be a nice refresher course. Makeup Forever, a lip pencil in walnut. I have not tried Makeup Forever lip pencils and I've been wanting to because I know and love the brand. I like the color walnut. Truly, this gift box was made for me. Let's get started. We've already done the exfoliation and the alpha beta peel. We've already put on sunscreen. Now we are going to put on the Rare Beauty primer. I'll try to incorporate as many of these products as I can. I'll probably have to throw in a couple of others just because That's not a full face for me. It says the instructions on the back, everything you need for a full face, but I don't know that they've met a beauty queen. We're speaking different languages. It's not a full face. We'll do as much of a minimal look as the pageant girl in me can be comfortable with. So I'm using the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation that took TikTok by storm a few months ago. I really, really love it. I've tried a couple of foundations that have taken TikTok and the makeup world by storm, and I'm generally never impressed. I always go back to, what is it? Any long time viewers out here know? Tom Ford, of course. I'm just in general pretty picky about my foundations, and I use the NARS when I'm trying to do a lighter makeup look because it's really, really light coverage. I feel like it evens out tone, but it's not like cakey, and I just do a really minimal amount too. I really like that. But when I'm truly doing, like, I'm going out, I want to look my best. Tom Ford all day, we know this. This gave me the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, but I have blonde brows, so I want to make them stand out slightly more. I might not be coloring these in as much as I do every day since we're doing more of a clean girl look, but I do want to give them a little bit more of a tint. That helps me get from tint to tint, like as they fade in between each tint dye job. That helps me get through the neck. I'm thinking since we're doing our clean girl look, we'll stick with a light eye. I will toss on a little bit of Urban Decay eye primer just so everything sets. Thinking through what came in that bag, what I could turn into an eyeshadow. All of these things are called illuminators. I don't know how much I need to illuminate, but I don't feel like it's this much. So we're gonna try to get creative with some of these products, and I'm thinking the Fenty Beauty one can potentially be an eyeshadow, like a cream eyeshadow. So we're gonna try it as that. It's definitely a lip gloss, okay? As I put it on my finger, it was very evident to me. We've committed because I've now put it on my eyes. So I'll be wearing this lip gloss on my eyes. Let's see how this works. It is very sticky. It is 100% a lip gloss. It is a very minimal color. You live and you learn. Okay, that's a lip gloss. Let's try to blend it. This is a bronzer, but I feel like we can mix it. It's more of a lip gloss too. We are going for a minimal look, so it doesn't have to be super pigmented and dramatic, right? If anything, it'll just help pick up on some of the shades we use below. It says it's an illuminator though. Like, you illumine your cheeks, right? Oh, lip illuminator. Keyword. So I did just put lip gloss on my eyelids, which is fine. I'm not opposed to that. I use Patrick Star One Size. Just got introduced to this last week. Big fan. I've used this on my lips too, and it's made for your cheeks, so you can use it wherever. That's a good pro tip too. You can use like a clear lip gloss if you want to make a cream shadow, or just water, or even primer, eyeshadow primer, and mix that with a pigment of your choosing to create more of a cream eyeshadow. I'm kind of going to do that, not mixing in advance, because I already put the lip gloss on my eyes, but I am going to take my finger and just kind of smudge in some light pink and sparkly neutral tone shadows. And so that's giving me kind of a cream shadow look. I'm gonna blend this out, don't worry. I'm just trying to get the color on there. It's sticky because, you know, once again, I just put lip gloss on my eyes. That's a nice sheen, and now we have to blend it and clean it up because it looks a little messy and sticky. I'll put a little bit of concealer under my eyes just to brighten those up. So I'll use my Born This Way concealer. I'll just do a couple of dots underneath the eyes. I don't typically use concealer. Like, I have that Born This Way concealer, and I have Shape Tape, both of which I really like, but I just typically don't use them. One, because the Tom Ford foundation, like how I apply that, I kind of use a lighter shade as a concealer underneath the eye, and it covers really well, so I don't typically have to bring a concealer into the mix. But when I'm using the NARS Light Reflecting, or basically any other foundation that I only have in one shade, like, I can't create that foundation looking contour. And so I'll use a concealer just to brighten up under the eye. We'll bust out the replacement Laura Mercier eye brightening powder since we are trying to brighten under the eye. It'll help seal that concealer. And also, it's just a good product and we love it. I just bought a replacement. This stuff will last you forever. I forget how much it is, probably $28, but at minimum $28, I'm sure. But it will last you forever. I think I had my last one for at least a year. Because you use a tiny, tiny, tiny bit just right here under your eye. I use this angle brush just to get it super close to the waterline and literally just set under there. It's not setting all of your makeup, just underneath the eye for brightening. Okay, so I actually like this. It does look like I just put on a cream shadow, even though it's lip gloss. We need to add a little bit of contouring. I have this NARS bronzer in Laguna. This was in a Sephora, another Sephora sample that I got at Christmas time last year, and it's been sitting in my drawer. I've never used it, but no time like the present, because I don't want to do a full contour today since we are doing more of a minimal look, but with an all over same shade foundation, I need to add some dimension, particularly with my hair up. Even if it is a cute bun, it can still look colonial quickly, and we do not want that. All right, so let's snatch that jawline with a little bit of bronzer under here. I'm gonna blend this like all the way back up into my hairline because I want it to look pretty natural and blended since it is a lighter makeup look. Like usually it's blatantly obvious that I have makeup on. It will be today too. Like I don't have gold glitter eyelids. Like if you think that that's what I have, then that's on you. That's no longer on me. Compared to my normal makeup, this is lighter and I want the blending to be pretty good because we are going for more of a natural look. I'm gonna have to use a little bit of my Kat Von D palette to accent some of that bronzer that I just put on. I'm doing it really, really light. Like if y'all go look at any of my other videos for comparison, even though it's the same product, this is much lighter, okay? I will blend. So this doesn't have anything on it. I mean, it probably has like residual setting powder, but the point here is we are blending in that bronzer and highlighter just to bring that down the neck, because even with a clean girl look, you gotta blend all the way. Even if it's light makeup application, you gotta make sure like the lines are blending. And you can see my entire neckline, so we're gonna bring it down all the way. I use a darker shade bronzer than probably what I need, and I do that so I can do a really, really like light dusting of it, but the color is therefore very pigmented. I've noticed that when I try to do a lighter shade, I end up having to use more makeup and it looks heavier. Like you have that like powdery like look to your skin. I don't think anybody would look at me if they just walked past me and be like, man, that girl caked on some makeup on her chest. I'll use this Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush. See, this kit does have a deficit here. It did not come with any kind of blush. I guess you could technically use the Fenty Beauty. This is the closest thing to like a blush color, but y'all just saw me put it on my eyelids. It's pretty translucent, so I knew that that wasn't really gonna come through as a strong blush option for me. So I'm dabbing a little bit of the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush, and I truly just dabbed a little bit because that stuff does not play with pigment. Like Selena is giving the pigment. It is strong. So, and obviously with our clean girl look, we just want a kind of a light, blushing kind of look, right? So I split up like enough application for even just one side on two, and that's still pretty pigmented. I'm telling y'all, like the first time I put that stuff on, had to remove some. So this is the Refi Illuminator in Topaz. So that's very beachy. That's like, oh, she's sun-kissed, which I think is the point. But look, y'all saw how much I put on my hand originally, and look how much is still there. Like I'm using a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, and it's giving the illumination, you know? So you clearly only need a tiny, tiny bit. I'll do some on the nose and maybe some up here just because I have a ton extra and we're gonna experiment a bit. All right, so this is like, oh, did she go to the beach? I felt this is very, oh, did she go to the beach? I did not go to the beach. I went to Sephora. I'm just gonna have to wipe that off because that was too much. So note to self, if you're debating on getting this Refi Illuminator Topaz. I'll report back on how I like it. So this is not like an endorsement yet, because I don't know how this is going to last throughout the day, and it already does kind of feel a little foundation-y. But if you were considering getting this, I would go with the smaller size if that's an option. Like, go half price and get the trial size, because clearly you don't need much for it to go a long way. But you know what I bet would be actually really pretty? To use this as body makeup. We can, well, I already wiped it off, but whatever, we'll try a little more. Why don't we just try that really quick? Like in the summer, if you were wearing a top kind of like this, almost just flash my tits, and you use this as body makeup, like on your collarbone to like kind of make that shiny and pop. Yeah, like I feel like that would be good body makeup too. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Colored Pencil in Walnut. It says it's multi-usage, and I want to use it on my eyes. I'm going to use it on my lips too, but I feel like this is a really good tone to have to kind of bring out more of a wing right here and like blend it out just to kind of bring up the eye a little bit. It's got a little bit more pink than I would like for an eye. I mean, for our very clean girl look. And it's a lip pencil, so it's going to blend well, right? But I'm trying to create kind of like a faux cat eye look, because when I put on mascara, that's going to pull my eye up a lot. Now we're going to overline slightly because it is still me, even if we are doing a minimalist look. I'm a minimalist with defined lips, okay? It's not like a colored pencil where it's like super hard to draw the line, like the pigment, you know? Like it's definitely got more of a clay texture to it. Not as much as the Makeup by Mario, for example. I'm gonna steal this one really quick just to use the blending brush. A lighter look, we're not gonna have a super sharp line. Like I want it defined, but I don't want it aggressive. We're gonna blend these in to the lip. I actually like the wing up here. That worked out well. Oh, well, duh. I was like, what am I going to use for a lip gloss? But I'm going to use my dip clip. Duh. So I'm going to color in just a little bit since that dip clip is super... Dip clip sounds dirty. I'm going to use this to shade in the lips just a little bit so that as it wears off throughout the day, it doesn't look super 90s grunge style where I have like a really thick lip line, you know? All right. This kind of has a scent to it. I kind of like it. It's like sugary. Actually, what am I doing setting that on my counter? I'm going to take my dip clip and just pop it on in case I need a refill. We will use our Anastasia brow gel to push these babies up a little bit. We're going for a very natural eyebrow look, so I'm going to have to wipe. This is the problem with the brow gel though, is that it wipes off. Like y'all saw that just transfer. It does wipe off the NYX brow mascara, even if it's dry. I don't know what to do about that. If y'all have any solutions, let me know. I didn't know that Better Than Sex was a clean girl brand. That doesn't feel right to me, because I have my Ilia mascara over here that's light, and I feel like I should use that because I've used Better Than Sex. I know that's what came in the package, but I've used Better Than Sex, and it's a heavy mascara. So I'm gonna use this Ilia mascara. It is a clean girl brand. I'm gonna focus on the outer corners a little bit to reinforce that cat eye, but the clean girl cat eye, very subtle. This obviously took me forever because I'm sitting here like I can't shut up, but this would take me, if I wasn't on stream talking and trying to explain as I'm going, this would take me 5 minutes, if that, and then I would run out the house and run my errands or whatever, and I would look so clean while I do it. It's perfect because while I don't know that I'm going to leave the house and run errands, I do know that I'm going to go finish a couple of projects that I started. I'm prepared to reapply lip gloss with my Gloss Bomb Dip Clip. If you enjoyed getting ready with me, I would love to have you back tomorrow. I'm here every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, where I do my full get ready with me before I head into the office. And if you want to see any of my past clips or more details on the rest of the products that I got at Sephora, you can check out my YouTube channel at Makeup with Meesh. All right, thanks for watching and have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.